Oh.
Yes, it's live. Oh, we're just realising this is live. Ladies, in the bathroom with ChaCha.
All right.
In the bath is Chloe, because we want to do, there's Chloe's hand. We can do that further. Come on.
All right,
hi. Chloe's hand. And tomorrow, we are launching BFF Light Medium. And if you're watching this film later on Instagram TV, last week, we launched BFF Light Medium. But to kind of celebrate that today, because we're so, you might have said, please, when are you bringing out Light Medium? From tomorrow, 10 a.m., you can order. But in celebration of that, darling, we're going to do a look with ChaCha. We're going to use it. Because I do my makeup. ChaCha's done my makeup for many years. There is nobody better at doing my makeup than ChaCha, and she knows how to do everything. So I just occasionally, we get in the bathroom, and unlike if you go on to TRINNY London, her and Chloe do brilliant looks together. On my channel here, it's really nice. She's going to do my makeup, and we're going to talk through the look we're going to do. So I am shimmery in my skirt for tonight. We've got a little event here. So we're going to do, which stack?
Shape and Shimmer Stack.
Shape and Shimmer Stack, okay.
And I chose the colour, I'm glad because I chose the colours knowing what you had on today.
Fantastic. Okay, so starting with BFF.
Yeah.
So am I going to kneel, and I can do BFF myself?
Yeah,
so
I want to...
Yeah? Or do you want to...
No, you do it, and I want to see the
amount I put on.
Oh yeah, I want to see the amount you put on, but I also want to see how it breaks up the colour, like...
Yes.
Because I haven't used it yet.
All right, so this is christening. I'm going to do 3 pumps.
Okay.
You do?
Yeah, 2.
2. I do 3. And in the sun, I might do 4. And shove it on like it's a moisturiser. So I was always before mixing light and medium together. And so this is the combination of the 2. And I think that if you used to use light, but it's getting summery.
Yeah, or even if you're because we've been talking about this of where people are going to go. If you are a peaches and cream, you know, some people like to get colour from their stuff.
Yes.
It might be that even though we recommend peaches and cream, you have light. If you know you're someone who likes a bronzer or likes a whatever, and you're going on holiday, yeah, you'd get light medium, I think.
You would get light medium.
Yeah.
And if you've been wearing medium and you've been feeling, do I want to be this tanned, go down to light medium.
Yeah, definitely.
I think there's room for 3 colours in my wardrobe of makeup. Okay, is that
It is
right?
a good colour, it's nice, yeah.
It's so
It is nice.
good.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Because it's a bit shitty and silly that I didn't have a colour. And Chloe actually didn't have a colour because we're both rosy olives. So if you've done Match to Me on TRINNY London, she what? What
Am I patching up?
Patching up, you know. This is the thing. I'm 54 and need glasses. So I put things on and I think...
No, you've done it perfect. I'm just getting down the redness. I'm going to put the Trintron on now, just the redness of your cheeks and under your eyes.
Okay, great.
So I think everywhere else you don't need it.
Really?
Yeah, it's good.
It's really something that if you were nearly blind, this is a product you could put on and have the confidence to know you're not going to make a mistake.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not suggesting that.
Mirrorless.
But yes, mirrorless. It's our most mirrorless product.
Do I need to stand on the toilet again?
Standing on the toilet was quite good, wasn't it? I mean, just see. We want you to see everything today. I don't mind. I'm like a kneel like that, but are we going to get?
No, because your light goes funny. Because this is what we did before.
What do we think?
It's up to you.
That's quite.
All right,
yeah, that's all right. Because then you get real close up and personal with my dark circles, but then at least you see a little bit more what Charlotte's doing. And if you want, we're going to take questions today, ladies, generally on things to do with makeup, because we're going to post this later on Instagram TV. So if we don't answer other questions, apologies first, but many women ask us about stuff to do with the product, and it's very rare Charlotte and I get together and answer those questions for you. So any questions, Chloe, on product, we'll be taking, darling. Okay, she goes,
At the moment, it's just hellos.
Hellos. Hello, everybody. Is it as hot where you are? We're doing tonight, we are a very small business, and we're doing our first proper little party.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, because we had dinners.
Yeah.
But we haven't had a party.
We haven't had a party. We're having a party. We're inviting 55 people, and that's our 10 top customers, and women who have helped us along the way, 1 or 2 of our models who just happen to be free, and odds and sods really. But it's for us to internally celebrate the launch of the BFF Light Medium and to celebrate where we're at. It's a lovely evening. We've emptied the garden of all the cigarette butts. We're clearing out the office now. It's going to be a nice evening. Yeah, pop along. Some women are going to get little makeovers. Trinny London at Home is still running, and we sometimes take it off when we go and do other things. Is that the right way to see it?
Cheekbonesing.
Oh, cheekbones.
Oh,
Cheekbones.
for me?
Yeah.
No, I just want to see how it's going.
Yeah,
now.
so
I have
can
a
just do it.
question.
Yeah, here. I
So
can
is
do
the
that.
concealer
That's good, yes.
a matte finish and also a similar one? Is the concealer more or foundation under the eyes?
The concealer, Just a Touch, does both. It's foundation and concealer. So ChaCha's used it on my chin, under my eye. I have sort of got dark circles which you've covered up, and I've got indents from too many late nights which you cannot physically cover up. It's just tiredness. So when there's a physical kind of dent, that's impossible. But a aesthetic discoloration is
it's
going
really
to be
good
coloured up
yeah.
really well from Just a Touch. Yes,
Are
any
you
other
wearing
question?
light medium at the moment?
I'm wearing light medium at the moment. And I'm wearing Just a Touch in Trintron. My skin, as I said at the beginning, is rosy olive. So if you're doing Match to Me and you're trying to find your shade, you know, it's good to look in the categories. We have lightest light, light medium, medium, dark, darker, or darkest.
Do you layer SPF before foundation?
Well, tell me what you do, ChaCha, but I'll tell you what I do is in London, I would just use BFF Just Touch because it's SPF 30.
Yeah.
If I'm on the beach
Yeah.
and I am sort of lying out in the sun, I'll probably put SPF 50 on first, and then I'll finish with my BFF 30 because it evens out my skin tone, and it's just like putting on a tinted moisturizer. And if I'm going out in the evening in a hot country, and you know when you've been out and you've been sunbathing and you come back,
Yeah.
and you sort of go at 7 o'clock to a bar,
Yeah.
but the sun is still strong.
Yeah.
That's when a lot of people forget to put on things. So I feel an SPF 30 is good for a 7 p.m. sun.
Okay.
So that's what I do. What do you do, Chloe? Because you've been in the sun a lot more than us recently.
Yes, I do SPF
First.
first, and then BFF, and then
And
if
then-
I have spots to cover, I do some Just a Touch. Otherwise, nothing.
Okay.
And I do the colors.
Yeah,
on top.
great.
Okay, which Just a Touch is better for pale skin with freckles?
Pale skin with freckles. I think you've got to think the tone of your pale skin. So you might be, if you define yourself as pale skin compared to all the friends you have, looking lightest or light, when you're looking through defining your skin tone. And then once you define your skin tone, you'll see which foundation shade you wear.
Look up.
And each foundation shade has a BFF relationship. So like Bambi wears lightest, Lily and Clara, Bambi and Clara wear lightest, Lily and Zandy wear light,
Okay.
Trintron used to wear medium but now wears light medium, Yas wears medium, Amelia wears medium, Santa wears medium? Medium. And then after that it goes to dark. So Liv, Bex, Angeli, they wear dark. And then at the moment we're developing a BFF for shades that we don't have yet for, I would say, Femi and above.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Will you do a lightest light?
Well, we do a lightest light.
Okay.
That's a good question, Charlotte. Have we ever found anyone where the lightest is too dark?
No, we haven't.
No, we haven't.
Because already
We
lightest and
properly
light
haven't.
are the two shades. Between, like,
Yeah, I think lightest will deal with the palest skin tones. Charlotte, this is very nice. Can you say what you're doing? Because everyone's going to be saying, what are we doing? So can we just catch up with the face?
Yeah.
So, tell us what you've been doing.
So you've done your own BFF like
Yeah.
medium. Then I just did where I felt you needed coverage with the Trintron, and where you need a very light coverage, I do find that sort of pointed brush will put it on the lightest it can possibly ever go and spread it out. Just a touch.
Okay, so Charlotte will use a brush. Yeah.
Need hardly any because the pickup on your finger, if you're putting it on, even if you're rubbing it,
Like this,
it doesn't sit the same. So if you need a very light veil of it, then I will choose that brush. But then around the eyes, on myself as well, on my eyes, I'll always do it with my finger because where you want a bit more coverage, it does sit better when you do it with your finger.
Okay.
So we've just done with the brush around here, and then properly concentrated, fingers on cheeks, underneath the eyes, a little bit of concealer brush underneath the eye as well. And I'm going to top that up after I finish your eye.
Okay, so
Then
we're going
done-
to use Starlight in this, and I always do it too early, and Charlotte is always re-educating me about doing it at the end. And because this is like our Shape and Shimmer stack, it's kind of important, I think, Shah, your methodology between waiting to the end to put on your right light, your highlighter. So you're going to talk through that. What eye colour were you
We're
using?
doing Magician.
So tell me how you do my eye for the ladies there who are just looking, because I have an eye that's quite small compared to the chubbiness of my cheeks. And in the morning I can be a bit more like that, but I've done a lot of facial massage this morning, Charlotte, so I feel my eyes are not too overhang
No,
today.
they're not. But they're not always. I think they're more overhang than you think they are. No, I'm just doing a wash because I like, the thing about Shape and Shimmer I like is you can use any colour combo that's in your match to me, because it's not like, oh, I'm going to smoke this up and I'm going to do this. It's an all over, even distribution of colour. So like a cheek that balances the eye, so it's all tonal.
Yeah.
So we've just done a wash of Magician, and I brought it underneath, and I brought it underneath quite a lot actually.
So what's
Today.
underneath the eyes? Let's get closer so you
because
can
it's
see that.
like- And then I'm going to top up where we need with the
Got very
Just a
dark
Touch.
circles today, it's quite difficult to me.
Then let me know when you're. Well, that could be related. What do you recommend for puffy eyes before concealer under eyes?
Ah, you know, puffy eyes is the hardest thing in life to sort out because mainly puffy eyes
wash my hands.
yeah, that's cool, darling. Puffy eyes is caused by what we eat, by how we sleep, by how much water we drink. Mainly, if you think puffy eye is 100% related to your lymphatic system. And if your lymphatic system is sluggish, your eyes will be more puffy. So things that prevent our lymphatic system from flowing beautifully, which is that network of vessels right underneath your skin before your blood vessels that move away toxins. It's like your sewerage system in a weird way. You need to be drinking water to flush it a lot. You need to be considering doing less dairy because dairy makes it sluggish. And ice cream, dairy, all those things. If you sleep, you will wake up with puffier eyes. If you drink, sugar is not good for it. I mean, these are all things you don't want to hear, but I'm just laying it out for you. Sugar is so bad for puffy eyes and inflammation of your skin, and therefore will slow down your lymphatic system, because if your skin is inflamed and puffy, it's also because your lymphatic system is not draining correctly. So, sleeping totally flat like this prevents your system draining. If you sleep a bit like that, your system can drain better. All those things will help puffy eye. An eye cream won't. But a rollerball that's been in the fridge, you can get lots of them at the moment, little tools, like a jade thing. If you keep it in the fridge and you gently rub it over, worst case scenario, an ice cube, but cover it in something soft, otherwise it will stick to your skin and not be very good. Those things can help to reduce inflammation.
But also, before the concealer, the BFF could be recommended, right?
The BFF we use as a kind of, if you imagine that we all fell in love with concealer when Touche Éclat came to light, because it was the first time ever that a light reflecting quality was put into a concealer, and that's why we were mesmerized, even though they only originally had one shade and it was like chalky on 50% of the population. But BFF, together with Just a Touch, creates that idea of something that has light reflective in it and is giving coverage. So what we like that they're separate is you balance it out. Some people need less light reflection, more coverage, and other people need more coverage and less light reflection. I said the same thing twice. More light reflection, less coverage, or vice versa. Yeah.
Cool. Then we have two questions about eyeshadows. Which ones are the matte ones? And if you can show how to apply the eyeliner.
Okay. Charlotte and I were having a discussion yesterday, weren't we? Because we're developing 10 new shades.
Yeah.
Whoa! So exciting. And
Is it 10?
it's 10, yeah.
God.
So we thought to ourselves, because some of our shades, the majority of our shades, have a bit of shimmer, and some are matte. And many women, when they bought them, didn't realise that they were shimmery or matte. And they were people who were dead against shimmer or dead against matte. And it changed their mind, because they got it, they tried it, and they thought, I can't do shimmer because, whatever the reason might be. And then they did it, and they felt, actually, this is really, really opening up my eyes and pretty and soft. So both you and I agree shimmer is so flattering for every single woman.
Yeah, but I think because it is gentle shimmer,
Yeah.
not glitter shimmer.
Exactly.
So it's like metallic top notes rather than frosted.
Yeah, it's a reflection, a little reflection.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we do think that Wisdom is a wonderful colour, which is a matte colour we use a lot. It's our sort of neutral tone, and it's the majority of people's neutral matte, just shading the shade of your eye. For very pale skin tones, Justice does that. That's another matte shade. And then when you go further up, Emperor is a colour darker than Empress, which is a rich brown. Emperor is a slightly cooler brown, and that is matte as well. And Strength is also a kind of aubergine colour, and that's matte as well. The rest are a little bit more reflective.
Someone said, can you just remind them what the first product in the tube that you used today was, because she missed it.
Darling, this is our best-selling product. It's called BFF. We have woken up. It gives a little bit of coverage. What happens is it comes out white in the tube, and then as you release it, microspheres break and create a colour that's a colour that matches your skin. It has in it SPF 30. It has extract of porcelain flower, which is known for its benefit to reduce redness. So it's just the basis of all our makeup for everybody.
Then Andrea is asking if she can book appointments to have color consultation.
To have a consultation.
To have a consultation, yeah.
Yes.
To match colors, etc.
Yes. If you feel really insecure about doing it online, or if you feel you've bought a stack, you want to create a tower and you want some makeup advice, what we have at TRINNY London is one-to-one appointments, and they are here behind this bathroom. There's 3 makeup artists a day, and you book an appointment and you
I want
go.
to see your face.
Oh, darling,
because it's a mirror.
Your face too.
No, but
Okay.
that's what I do with Chloe. I go so close to it. Look up.
And you can book one-to-one consultations. They last 45 minutes, and well, they last an hour really. They're meant to last 45 minutes, but everyone takes longer. In
Everyone
helping
has a good
people.
old chat.
Everyone has a good old chat. Have a cup of tea, meet the team. You're coming into our office in our life, basically. We love women coming in here. We put a lot of them up on TRINNY London Instagram, and you can see all the before and afterwards. And we have teenagers, grannies, boys, girls. We have everybody. It's great. Yes.
Okay. Should we go in with a?
Do you have a
Should we do magician as a liner just to show that person?
Oh yeah.
who
So,
wants a liner?
there was somebody
Might
who
not
wanted
be
to
as
ask
smoky as we thought.
about a liner and how you do a liner. And what's good to know is with all of our eye-to-eye shades, they are all also eyeliners. So that's when you would require a little thin brush like Charlotte's going to use, and she's
like
just
literally
going to
like a paintbrush, a classic
like a
paintbrush.
Okay.
I think it might even be a paintbrush. And then it's just because you'll get more density of colour applying it obviously as a liner in a line as a paintbrush. And then it's whether you want it smudged out, and if you do want a very smudgy line, then smudge it out as soon as you've done it. Don't go over to the other eye, perfect that, then go back and think you can smudge it.
Okay.
Because it doesn't work quite like that. And I quite like so we've got a wash of Magician all over, and then we just intensified the line in the same colour, closer to your lash line. Let me see. It does pop it out, but it doesn't interfere with how pretty the colour is, because sometimes I feel...
Yeah, that's so true.
If I was to do a black now, it would be like, I look at your eye and all I'd see is black, whereas now I see that colour and then just the extra pop near your...
Yeah.
Is your back all right?
Yeah, absolutely. See, this is ShaSha tips I'd never give you.
Then we have people wanting to know about the lip balm and wanting to know about the brow product. When are they launching?
Our lip balm is launching at the end of August, and it is just profoundly good. I can't begin to tell you. Federica and I are addicted to it. We're the only two who've been allowed to have the sample pot.
I haven't tried it.
I know, Chloe's not saying.
I know, it's like top secret.
Yeah, it's not top secret, but it's kind of like we have so little. We have so little. Should I put some? Just I'm getting very
We're going to do just a touch.
No, shall I just put some of that on here?
Okay.
So it's going to be launched at the end of September. It's really worth waiting for the end of August, because it has tremendous treatment benefits. It's incredibly hydrating. My sort of benchmark of wanting to have something really, really good, but which was our product, the closest would be like creme de la mer. That's how good we wanted it to get, because that to me is the best one in the market. So when you're developing your own brand, you always look to other brands and think, how can I outperform what I already consider the best? So I really hope you love it as much as Federica and I love it, and soon Charlotte and Chloe will love it.
Yeah, and
when
then
they get there.
the lady that missed
Charlotte, just what she did just there, just so you know, because I went
Face
from
finish.
feeling really flushy to not, is she put on face finish, which takes away shine. Do you see? I'm still glowy, but I'm not like, I haven't run a marathon. Yeah.
Are you still doing castor oil?
A bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mascara's calling.
Okay.
Where can they
And cheating
buy
as
the
well.
products? Can they buy them in Australia?
You can buy Trinny London worldwide. You go online, trinnylondon.com. You go and do Match to Me. There's 3 ways you can buy, ladies, okay? You either go in and you do Match to Me, which is our fantastic way that 80% of women have success, you know, they buy that way. And you put in your skin, hair and eyes, and we show you all the makeup that suits you. And when you're looking at product, you only see the colours that suit you. You can choose to see everything. And then below, we have this section called Ladies In, and there'll be women quite similar to you in at least skin and hair, maybe not eye, we'll build that out. And then you can go and look at their looks and buy their looks directly. So there's 360 way of looking at how the product's on. Alternatively, if you say, I can't do skin, hair and eye, I want something quicker, you go onto Trinny London and you go to the Trinny Tribe, and that has on it, from tomorrow, 51 women.
Yay!
Yay! Charlotte has spent all her 90% of her time creating fantastic looks of these women who have come to Trinny London because they are Facebook or Instagram followers, or they are friends and family, and they come and they get photographed in our products, and ChaCha does all these different looks on them. And we just thought it'd be very nice to have a page where you could look and you can list them by skin light to dark, skin dark to light, hair dark to light, hair light to dark, and find somebody that you like the look of who looks like you, because so many makeup sites you just see a woman who doesn't look anything like you with products on, and we want you to feel they look like you. And then you can look at all their looks. Some have just 2 looks because we've got about 480 pictures on there and it takes a long time, and some have, Chloe has 10 bloody looks, and Grace
a lot.
And you can look at the look and buy the look. So Shape and Shimmer, which we've done today, is a look that you can buy. And when we say buy the look, we don't include the essentials. So it wouldn't include the BFF and Just a Touch, but it would include Shape and Shimmer would
Starlight, you've got your cheekbones, you've got lip to cheek, you've got an eye to eye, and you have got a face finish, and also a lip glow.
Fantastic.
But I did cheat a little bit, which I added an extra, which is Glinda, because I did
Oh.
Pia with Glinda and a tiny bit of Maddie on top.
Oh, and you've done all my Starlight now, haven't you? So this is it done.
You might want to stand up and
Yeah, I'll stay kneeling because I think.
selfie light.
Shall I do my selfie light?
Yeah.
Okay, but it's just, you can see the look. If I can get up off my knees. I think that lighting was much better there, and I should stay down here.
Stay down there.
I don't know. There we go, ladies. You can see it here. I think the light was better there to see it. Hang on. Let's just go back down because I want you to get. Oh, you. There's the look. ChaCha, thank you, darling.
That's all right.
Chloe, darling, say hello.
Hi.
And anyway, that was a little Shape and Shimmer how-to tutorial in the bathroom, in between 2 little things we're doing. And if we haven't answered all your questions, ladies,
I think we did.
That's great. But and if you're watching this on Instagram TV, then if you have any questions, you just leave comments,
below,
and we look at it all day long. Bye.
Bye.